It's NECC. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we have our NECC game of Nicholls State University against University of Missouri. With our picks and bans, we see a heavy ban on our own mid laner Scrim pulling out his Cassidon and his Vladimir ban, as typical from last semester. We got the Fizz going on in the mid lane against Inari. That'll be an interesting concept. Bot lane, we have a Varus Renata up against Jinx Galio. It's going to be a hard time for us to get any kind of kills bot lane, but we definitely outscale them. Renata might have a better time initiating team fights, but it's all about how we play it late game. Top lane, Mundo versus Lowy seems pretty farm heavy. Vi versus Shaco. Looks like we're going to be needing some deep wards to get vision on that Shaco. If we know where he's at, then he's pretty much a useless champion. As long as we can't get him to sneak objectives or anything like that, we'll be in a good position. We've already got a better jungler than them, in my opinion, but I've been wrong before. You got Old Man Jack here, and we have Jerbear sitting here on the side.
This is a dual mic.
Oh.
It's gonna pick up too much.
From what I hear, though, NECC team for League has been doing pretty good, ranked number 1 or somewhere around there. Yeah, Scrim is just too good. If you look at his match history right now, his Cassidon has like an 86 to 90% win rate. I want to see. The Galio support, not really as much as a troll pick as you would think. If maybe a different 80 carry, but since Jinx likes to stay back and farm, get to that late game power spike where she can get resets, then Galio definitely helps her get to that point. Works on just protecting her, getting her to that point, and then he also brings utility into the team fights with his ult and his taunts to keep people off of her. No, I'm not saying it's a troll pick, but I'm saying if we had someone more like a Draven with a Galio, and not necessarily one of the better lanes that we could be playing with the Galio. It definitely fits into this Jinx comp that we have going on right now. Vi can jump in, Galio can ult, Lowy. That gives plenty enough time for Lowy to get in the fight, start getting in there.
They're also a very kind of a squishy team comp compared to the Gallo Lowy.
They do have a squishy team comp. The only tank they really have is that Mundo. However, that Renata Glass can just bring someone back as long as they can get a kill. That all depends on if they can stay in the fight long enough to get a kill. They're going to try to pop them. And we've got kind of a beefy team comp. Fizz has that E to get away. Vi's tanky, Lowy's tanky, Galio. He's got that taunt that he can use to get out of scenarios along with his rush E. Jinx has the stun to kind of kite back. Honestly, I'm liking the picks for NSU early on in this one. Early game, we might have a little struggle as long as, though, like I said, we're getting those deep wards against the Shaco. We know where he's at. He really can't do much to the team. He can't get anybody ahead. My name is Jeff.
Click the next one. There you go. And then you click. Click the middle one. There's a lot of experience on that Shaco. A good bit of experience on that Shaco.
We can expect an early gank out of that guy, especially if there's a lot of early experience on Shaco. He knows he has to get his team rolling ahead early. He does have utility. Hey, at least it's only 24 mastery instead of 124 mastery on the Shaco.
I don't think he's good.
And here we go, kicking off the game. Shaker running that Smite Ignite. Not really a need for him to run Flash or any mobility with that Q, allowing him to just hop over walls whenever he pleases.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
What would you think the strong side is? Strong side.
I'll reach over.
Get no more work.
Yes,
I just like
Looks like both teams are kind of setting up with a, well, we're setting up with more of a 5-point defense. They've got like a 4.5-point defense going on. Mundo just sitting by his tower.
And as you should already know that Shaco isn't being elite. That's a no. Because he has his boxes to help him. You just really have to look for an invade.
I know there's a strategy about invading early against Shaco's to try and proc those boxes because that gets rid of his early pressure in the jungle, but it doesn't look like we're going for anything like that. Just rather play it safe, not give him any chances to get ahead early on.
It's just already started to use.
Just a little engage in bot lane, just get a little poke on. Some damage on support versus damage on support. Nothing crazy going on. Right now, top lane, just doing top lane things, farming it out, wagging each other when they can. Mundo's got that passive regeneration. Looks like we got a Shaco pathing bot side right now, though. No wards up. This worries me. Yep. Oh, lands the stun. Yeah, and that's just unfortunate. We talked about that. We needed vision on that Shaco.
Is he?
Ooh,
Lucky Pupa.
Q's through to dodge the second half of Ari's Q.
Second half, 2 damage.
As far as item differences right now, we see in the bot lane, we've already got a longsword on the Jinx. That death brought him his early back. If their bot lane can't reset at some point, we do have an item advantage. We will start to poke them out. We can get ahead, bring back that advantage from the Shaco gank. Vi's coming around right now. Let's see if we can get anything out of it. We get the... Oh, the flash Q missing. Although we did get a burn of flash on the Varus. Flash for a jungle, for a flash on 80 carry, worth it in my opinion. Oh, 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 and that's going to be close. Oh, nice. Beautiful play by Scrim in the mid lane. Top lane, just a slight lead working on that Mundo.
Outside, he doesn't see him.
I think he makes it out. I think he's fine. Yep. No CC follow-up for Shaco, no boxes behind him or anything like that. Just is able to walk out of there. Decides to stick around in lane just for a little bit more.
We have the vision of Dragon.
He's a little greedy. He's got some vision up around Baron side as well. We've got vision on Dragon. Vi working right now to take a Dragon. And that, no, he's just setting up for it. The Dragon hasn't even spawned yet. What am I talking about?
Time is up.
Now Dragon is spawned. With that early vision, maybe we look towards it. We got a Renata, a taunt, a stun. Oh, Renata blocks the W. Good trade on NSU part, though. We still, as far as bot lane right now, it's no sums versus no sums, but we've got our NSU is pushing into the tower. Gonna go ahead and back reset real quick. Varus is missing all this experience while Renata is just trying to soak some of it up that she can, not lose too much. The wave is pushing back into our bot lane turret though, so good for us. As we get back to bot lane, we will get that experience and that gold. This top lane is just going to be a beat fest all lane. Like, if they ever decide to fight, it's going to be like a 30-second fight every single time, I guarantee. Both of these are sustained damage top laners. They both have great healing. Looking like we're making a play on Grubs right now. Shaco coming in around for it though. And we're just going to take the one and get out of there. Smart decision. We've got a top lane that's pushed in. We don't want to miss any experience up there. Ari in mid lane has already rotated over. Just can't seem to find a way to push in on these grubs. We did get the one though. It's not crazy to go 1 for 2 on the first amount of grubs. If we still get the entire 3 of the second set of grubs that spawn, we'll get that 4 to 2, and we'll definitely have that grub advantage over them for the late game. Get that nice buff. But we trade those last 2 grubs for dragon. Good play on our part, recognizing that the jungler was top and that we could take advantage of it in the bot lane.
Looking for the feet. That's 1-to-1. And the epic monster objective.
Absolutely. Let's take a look right now at our CS right now. So far, we've got our jungler a little bit behind. However, I will say that with that dragon, I'd put him around even on gold and value. Mid lane, dominating. Just 20 CS ahead.
From the mid lane.
8 minutes in, 20 CS ahead. 1 kill. And bot lane, even though they got that early kill against NSU, we are starting to pull ahead. We've got that CS lead. He's got a little bit of an item lead. Varus building a Vamp Scepter, trying to get some sustain in the lane. This did miss his ult, unfortunately. But Ari did ult as well, trying to get away from that. So 1 for 1. His ult is on a lower cooldown than Ari ult, so I would gladly take that trade any day of the week.
Beautiful gameplay from the Renata. You know? Objective.
Those grubs are spawning in 2 minutes. University of Missouri got that.
Flash.
Ooh, with the flash Q
The
follow up.
ultimate from the buy.
Looks like we're gonna get the Ari. Or are they gonna try and turn on the Shaco?
Shaco
Fizz is just
might.
gonna get out there, be safe. He's gonna burn his flash, but another attack and it would take him out.
Galio coming in.
Oh.
Not the taunt.
We get the Fizz as well.
Renata Q saves him.
Ooh.
Right
Shaco
into
just
the
barely making it out with that one hit point. Grubs up in 1 minute. It's important we don't just give this up for free. All they need is 2 grubs. They'll get that buff off of 4 grubs.
Lolly hiding in the bush. She knows she's there. Scripting question mark. Yes. Shaco might be looking for a top side game. If Lolly pushes this wave.
This wave is definitely going to be pushing into Alawi, and with the grubs spawning in 10 seconds, the smart play would be to try and go for these grubs, at least get the 2 of them before
The body's back.
Varen Jr. comes up. We see mid lane rotating up there, though. It looks like that's going to be going to them. Drag isn't up for another minute? That what I'm looking at?
Did you just call Shelly Baron Jr.?
Yeah, I call Shelly Baron Jr. I'm an old
Don't
head. I'm
disrespect
sorry. We
Shelly.
didn't have Baron Jr. or Shelly back in the day. And now there's a whole nother
Jinx
epic
are
monster
on
in
the
there.
table. They could look for a fight here. Take your damn time. Shelly does not have auto. The Renata.
Oh, okay. We got
The
one.
flash out the Renata key.
Crazy team fight going on. A lot of chaos.
A lot of
3-man Galio taunt into the Alawi ult. That is
The Mundo flash over the
huge.
wall. This is the last one. He's out.
Get a makeup for it. Unfortunately, it's still only a. Oh no, it is a 1 for 3 in favor of us. Also burning that top
2K
lane
gold lead,
flash.
2K gold lead for NSU.
As far as Summoner is even across the board, little advantage in bot lane with the support having flash. However, Renata, you know, she might be able to flash stun, but Varus does have ult to be able to follow up on it.
You can look in the bot lane. The Galio's, Renata's on her own. Jaco's there to help her. He puts the box down. It does not hit him.
There's the Renata flash that we were just talking about.
Into
The advantage. Running in the stuns, the Renata, but it doesn't matter.
Nice.
We get one more? Yeah, we get one
there.
more, and then we'll turn around, go
Jinx
towards the
W.
dragon.
Got that lethal tempo prop.
Oh,
Not enough to
Laquan
finish
there
the kill.
getting thirsty. Trying to get him some kills in extra.
Right into
Pass cones into the Vi Q. What a good read by Ghosty.
200
Just
IQ
put a little
play.
extra pressure on it. Make sure they get this dragon.
This is a free drag.
Absolutely. There's no way they can contest this. They're all too far away. They deal plenty of damage with that Jinx auto attack bonus with the minigun. Oh. 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 No. No. She's dead.
Nice
No way.
read. Boom. He goes the right one. The Bears
Point
are-
blank Vi ultimate trying to get a little extra
the Bears are
CC in there.
spread around to everyone else. No, the lethal tempo.
Unfortunate, we do go for 2 for 2 in that fight. However,
still get the
they
drag.
kill a support while we kill a mid laner. Not the worst trade. We did get the dragon though.
They're looking for one more.
The Mundo right now, he is down just a little bit of farm. He's down about 9 farm. He's already purchased his first item with that Heart Steel. It looks like Alawi's going for that Trinity Force full item. That is a very expensive item, so it will take her a little bit longer to complete it. However, Mundo will start building up his passive, getting more and more
Nice
health.
kill in the mid lane.
Beautiful, pulling the trigger on that mid lane, and also this rotation coming in. Their mid laner is already bot lane. She might get a little extra farm, but getting our Jinx ahead is paramount to the late game of this team. If that Jinx gets ahead, they really, the Ahri, the Shaco, they can dive on her, but she has so much protection with the Galio with the Vi. If we can protect our Jinx like we love to do, then it looks like we're setting pretty for the late game. Need a little dancing right now going on in the Baron pit for some vision control, it looks like. Looks like we're making more towards a play on mid lane, though. Oh yeah, absolutely. Mundo can be incredibly scary. He just, with his passive getting free health for no reason, he gets so much health. And we got Fizz going in right here on Ari and just one-shots her. No shot of her even reacting or anything. Just ease right on top, pops that W, gets the auto attack reset, Qs through, and she's just gone. Didn't even exist. Why'd she even load into the game?
That's very strong.
Mundo goes where he pleases. Yes, that is the point of the whole champion.
Mundo.
However, he does have that, what is it? Spell CC immunity passive that Mundo has now.
Indeed.
Not too much CC on our team to proc it. He can just run through the Jinx traps. It's going to be on the Galio and the Vi to protect our Jinx. We can.
That's a flash E into the taunt.
That was so beautiful from Cody.
Renata is just getting caught out every single time she
just
lives.
gets away with
The
one
shield,
health.
the buy flash, oh, into the.
We got the rotation coming down from top side
the wrong
and
one.
the jungler. Shaco just
Goes
cues
out.
away.
Again, the trickster.
Yep. Shaco being very tricky. That's what he
Tricky
does.
jester.
But we're pulling out Shelly, not Baron Jr.
There we go.
We're going to pull Shelly out.
Baron Jr.
Try to get a
8K
quick
health.
play on her.
Fight for Baron Jr.
Mundo looks like he's starting to rotate.
The ult onto the Ari again. Big jump.
Ooh.
So,
Red team does steal it. However, did he pick up the buff? Yes, Shaco did manage to pick up the Eye of the Herald off of that. We do come out ahead on kills. They get a little objective bonus. It means they may be able to. What do you think? What tower do you think they're going to try to break with this?
I'll say you pressure.
Mid lane's almost down. I don't
You want to
think.
get that mid pressure.
Obviously, we want to break mid turret,
Everyone-
but
yeah.
since that's down, I think they can send a few people mid to try and break it, and then maybe drop the
Well,
Baron
Loki
in top
probably-
lane or something
Now
like
he
that.
takes this top tower. It's a 4K gold. Still very close. Anyone's game right now.
Oh. Apologies.
Oh, that's-
Let's redirect in a second. It does
Yeah,
look
we
like
just have
top
to-
lane is closing that gap as far as CS lead.
They have to wait for the Fizz for any kind of fight. Just to make sure he assassinates those carries in the back.
Right now, we see up at the top of the screen, they have the buff from four Void Grubs.
And that's mid tower down.
They used
They don't have feet yet.
they used Shelly to break that turret. You know, get it out of the way, get some pressure on the map, start working towards the objectives. They can. What am I doing? We start rotating over towards this dragon. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be a good fight kind of vision we have going into this, though. That's the issue. We don't really have much we can see except for on the backside. Although Fizz is just dominating this Ari.
Oh,
Just
yeah, the Fizz is having a
destroying
game
her.
of his life.
Scrim, what are you doing? Keep it PG, man. We're on
Having
stream. Oh, this
gotta
is
be
going to be a
careful.
risky fight in Baron, though.
We both have
Especially we
TPs
can't
up
be
on both
clumped up
teams.
for the
What they
Renata.
TP to the fight.
Jinx ult comes out just to get some
The
damage.
Jinx real huge. Focus the Varus.
Rooting the
The
entire
Varus
back line.
WQ.
Yeah. Trading 1-for-1 in that situation. Nope, not 1-for-1. Sorry.
Get out. The Shaker
Fizz killed
dodges
Ari earlier.
the Q.
That's a
Shut down onto the
2-for-0.
bars.
Looks like a free dragon for them.
Jinx getting out. Does not want to be a part
She
of
does
this.
not want to be there. Especially with a Shaco.
He gives a Lolly time to put. Well, Mundo TP in top. That's a Mundo TP down. But I also TP. What kind of damage does that do? What kind of damage does the Malawi thing do?
Her like when she summons the enemy spirit.
Yeah.
That's all magic damage. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I've never paid attention to that.
It's magic damage, and then if they can pop the clone, it'll slow them and produce 3 tentacles at varying intervals around the Mundo as it goes away. Mundo using that Q though to try and farm the wave. It's almost at the point where he's got enough health where he can just Q that wave and just one-shot it.
It's a heart steal, bro.
This is the point where Mundo starts getting out of hand.
The rotation to the top lane. They see the Renato on the map. Renato's all over the place.
And I was 100% wrong earlier. It looks like Alawi did not go for that Trinity Force. She went for Black Cleaver into a Sheen. I'm not sure if she's going Trinity second item. Oh, this is gonna be close. This is a close one.
Alawi popped R. He runs out the tentacles.
Oh,
is it enough? He flashes.
One more.
Buys. With the R.
Oh, good kill in the top lane.
It's a free tower top.
Need to shut that Mundo down. Get some pressure going in there. That's exactly how you deal with Mundo. You tell him if you want to go or you please, you're just gonna go back to base.
The best place to be.
Especially for the enemy team.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's where they can do the most. If they're listening in, you guys should all back right now and just, you know.
Do not listen to that. Now we have the new objective for Atacon.
Yeah, we have the
brings
new
the
objective
dynamic
up in
to
the
the
top
game.
river coming up right now, and this is the one that gives everybody on the team a temporary GA buff, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Wait, which one is?
The epic monster that spawns in the top river.
I think
Push.
it's ruined. There's a lot of damage. Ruinous gives extra buffs.
Looks like Colonels have got a nice little reset here. Everybody's going back and buying. We've got Jinx 25 CS up on the Varus, but that Varus is 4-0. He does have that beautiful team fight ultimate.
Wait.
Fighting for vision here around mid. Oh, it sounds like some good stuff back here. Sounds like some good stuff behind us. Unfortunately, we all know League of Legends has a little delay on our spectate mode.
We don't want to ghost this.
Can't wait to see it though.
The stream sniper. I agree. He should have entered 10 cast games. In norms.
Hey, honestly, I think we did try that last semester. He had like 8 straight losses on his Cassidy, and it still got banned. So his Cassidy is just with the root.
Beautiful.
But it just looks like they're just
the
they're not
Ari
gonna make-
walking blindly into the jungle. Oh my God.
Dude,
Where did
Fizz,
she go?
Fizz, keep it PG. How many
thought there
times
was
am I
an
gonna have to
Ari
say
in the
it?
game.
Like,
There's no
this is a
longer an Ari.
family-friendly stream. We're just gonna have to take you off if you don't. Oh, and this is not bode well for our top lane. We do have
However,
the response there. We'll
ooh.
get the Shaco, but can we
Shaco
rotate
could
in
knock you
time to
over the
save
wall.
him? Alawi
isn't
does have a
Alawi.
ton of healing. Let's see what's going on. The
Galio,
Galio coming in.
No, it misses.
The Vi, the flash, the stun, and Mundo
Not a
is
kill.
dead.
The tower killed.
Oh, just in time
Tower
too,
damage
with the
did not
tower coming
reset.
back. And gives us them plenty of time to push into this turret, take it out. We've got so much pressure coming across the map. We've got Dragon spawning in 1 minute. Maybe we can get some kind of rotation down there. We've got Baron spawning in 30 seconds. The world is their oyster right now. They just have to do something with these objectives. Oh my God! And he gets it. Oh! So close. So close.
So close. If I was Ari, I would too.
Oh, this Ari absolutely hates Scrim. And it feels like anytime Scrim just sees the Ari, it's like a personal vendetta. Hey, you decided to play against me, you're gonna not get to play the game at all.
I vote he learns how to play Talon.
We got Shaco jumping in on the Fizz, but he's not gonna be able to do much. Just trying to clear that wave, keep it off the turret for the Ahri.
Very gutsy. Knows he's there. Plays it smart.
Alright, looks like we're gonna get a fight around Dragon. Not much vision to go off of though, off of NSU. Something we've got to work on is getting this vision control up before the objectives come up. Been a problem of ours in the past, but it seems at this point we do have a lead enough where we can just kind of fight where we want. We're being smart with our fights, but if we had that vision control, we could do so much more with this. We got a TP coming in from the enemy team.
Subtle foreshadowing.
Red team gets the Drake.
Shaco.
Yeah, I don't know if we saw there, but our Ghosty, our jungler, accidentally smited the Shaco there. Yup.
Foreshadowing.
And Noto living as long as possible.
That Alawi are.
And right there gives us the ace for NSU. Beautiful kills across the whole board. We're all, looks like they're calling for a Baron call right here. Alawi gonna go ahead and clear that mid lane, probably take her back and heal up a little bit while we get that Baron out real quick. Give us another little advantage going into this game. 23-9. We have almost 10k gold ahead. This is definitely NSU's game to win right now. Sorry, NSU's game to lose.
Look for an Atacon for that extra buff.
Right now, let's take a look at our overalls. Again, Void Grubs, 4 going to the enemy team, 2 going to ours. Tower total, we have twice as many towers as them. We've broken every outer tower, including the tier 2 top turret, while they have only broken mid and bot first tier tower. Dragons, we're 2 for 2 right now. Looks like Mountain Soul is going to be what we're playing for later on in the game.
That's going to be huge for NSU.
Mountain Soul is going to be huge on NSU with that Alawi, with that Vi, with that Galio, all being able to jump in there. It's also going to be super helpful for the Jinx, not as you would think, but since they want to jump on Jinx, as long as they've got some decent peel, it'll help Jinx survive just that little bit longer to get her resets and tear through the enemy team. When we break that tier 2 in the mid lane, gives us plenty of pressure on the map, allows us to start moving in on the enemy jungle. Mundo gonna try to retaliate.
Just headbutting the tower, get the demolish proc onto it.
Heart steal and demolish.
Oh, he makes it just in time.
It's crazy. It does a lot of work. Let's see if we can get some kind of punish for him.
It's Alawi and the Winions versus the Mundo. Mundo pops R, he gets that extra healing.
Now Alawi does have that bounty. She can't be too greedy, otherwise she's gonna give a little extra gold over to the enemy team. But it looks like she's doing great right now. Vi coming in for the gank. We got Shaco behind. We got Galio coming in. That's an easy kill on the Mundo. Easy kill. Mundo does pick up his Warmogs though. This is the point where Mundo gets incredibly tanky. He might be 0-4, but as we say...
Assassination on the bar. Oh my god, just a disgusting shit.
Scrim. Scrim, that's it. You're cut. You're cut, dude. This is a PG stream. You are doing too many things to that art.
I had to let them know. They're looking to end here.
That's it. With the Baron buff, they've got minions. They've got the Jinx reset off the towers. This is it.
Enemy team isn't there.
Game over.
They're not trying.
And I would call it the Renata trying to flash ult in from behind, but
big damage.
Doesn't matter. The Alawi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where is this coming from?
No.
It's okay. Like, it's okay. We've got the Fizz. The Fizz is just gonna come in there, bully the Ahri, dodge the Mundo, and in the game, right? That's how this is going? No? Okay. Well, totally fine. We got Mountain Drake coming up in 1 minute. It looks like we might be trying to make a play for that. Baron is coming up in 3 minutes. We got our jungler looking like he's gonna pick up red buff, move towards bot lane, get a little extra farm. Does he have any kind of gold to... Where is the button to see their gold?
Oh. Oh, I don't know. But we could just pitch in like we know.
It looks like they're trying to get vision control over Baron right now. Trying to just seal this game out nice and easily. If they can bait some kind of good fight out here, then they have no need to even get the dragon. Renata gets caught out, has to burn that flash to get away. And Scrim just comes in. Oh, if he queued the other one. Doesn't matter though. Ghosty coming in, making sure to finish that off. Renata ult catching no one.
Nice teamwork on.
Fizz is just tearing through this enemy team with the support of his friends. And it's just annihilation right here. Finishing off the game. No problems for NSU. There's nothing to contest them. Mundo might be able to go where he pleases, but it looks like he's just going to have to settle on going for the next game.
Back to the lobby, buddy. Just hit the Just hit.
Oh, and we're just trolling them. We're killing them. Oh, Scrim being fancy with that E flash in there just to get it in. Why not? Looking so beautiful. And a beautiful game. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful game by NSU. We've got our top damage dealer, that Alawi, in the top lane, just wrecking them 4-1. Ending the game, plenty of time, not allowing that Mundo to go online, get tanky or anything.
9 times mid. 9 times.
Varus was looking strong as 4-2, but just once that Jinx gets ahead, it's so hard to stop her. Especially if she's running that lethal tempo, one good reset in a team fight, and she can just deal out so much damage against everybody. We go looking at our good details here. Crowd control score is looking a little bit lower than typical what we expect. Good damage numbers across the game for a 30-minute game, however. Fun fact, the enemy's largest critical hit strike was 6. Not to be not that crazy. Speaking of how Varus is typically an on-hit champion, he's not really going to get many crits like that. I just think it's hilarious that the Mundo has a crit of 6 in there somewhere. Not sure where that came out of.
I'm just kidding. It's that 0.0001.
Everything's looking good. And we will be back for game 2 after this short break in the draft. All right, and we're going into game 2 right now. We see a little bit of a switch up from both teams. We've got a Mumu coming in the jungle with a Riven top, and I've been told that this man's Riven top is nasty. With a Tristana Rakan bot lane, that's going to be terrifying. Kog'Maw Rel, again, it's a very hard comp to go against. Rel can just protect the Kog'Maw, initiate when she wants, and Kog'Maw has the range until later levels whenever Tristana kind of gets her passive going and she starts getting that increased range. Kog'Maw W is definitely going to be able to outtrade, but as soon as that's down, free game for the free game for the Tristana and the Rakan. This is game 2, correct. Nichols State is up 1 game against University of Missouri right now, 1-0. As well, we have similar assassin-style jungle coming out from University of Missouri. Their Kali as well, going for that assassin role in the mid lane. Scrim doesn't really care. He's just comfortable on that Fizz. They banned him out again. First 2 bans were Vladimir and Kassadin. Of course, they're targeting Scrim. They're just scared of that man, and I would be too after what he did last game. This is the NECC League B team, just to say for the thing. This is not the coach, Mr. I believe, is it Ted Stickles?
No, that's PD.
Oh, well. Well, then I'm not sure. I was a player as well as Jarian last semester on this NECC team. Jerbear. We're just, we're here having a good time on Given Day, giving y'all a little bit of commentary while we can going for these games. You know, figure a little something different rather than just let y'all sit there and watch them do their thing and just give a little commentary, a little interaction going on.
We are here to glaze.
We are here. We, in fact, are. So how are we feeling about these team comps? It looks a little scattered from both teams. There's not much like... Well, yeah, we definitely have a Mumu is going to be a lot harder of an initiation. Haha, Mason Clack, if only he were here. Oh, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to keep this stream PG if Mason Clack was here, but... Jeff, my name is Jeff. But definitely we see a much stronger initiation from NECC. With that Amumu just being able to use his Q, get in, Q, flash, ultimate, be able to take some people down. However, if University of Missouri can get the picks that they're looking for, however, that is going to be very hard. Bot lane has some great disengages with that Tristana leap, followed by Urkan just jumping to him to get out. Oh, and it looks like we're going for an early invade on the enemy blue side. Everybody pathing through bot lane. They're going to be going through this bot lane, trying to come up to that tri-bush, hopefully being able to catch somebody. Looks like they're relying on that Amumu stun, or that... Oh. Counter invading on the top side, getting that early ward down. Nope, Kog'Maw did not see them. Just right out of the range of vision.
I don't want.
Minions have spawned.
Enemy has been slain.
And we see a little sticker spam in the bush, just having a good time. Little Ramus, okay. And it looks like we're gonna get that red buff. However, they just went for that deep vision. They're not gonna try to contest. They're not gonna try to change. With Kha'Zix starting on that blue buff, he may be pathing up to his red. That would be the smart play. nobody's seen any. Oh, it looks like they just caught some kind of vision. Maybe the Kali's rolling down to the Amumu. And this Riven is gonna destroy Cho'Gath early on in this top lane. Like, Cho'Gath should not be this far ahead. She is, if she's got Flash Ignite, he's dead. 1000%. There's no chance. Why would you even go that far up?
Also, we gotta note that the mid laner is on her their comfort champion in college. This is what was banned last game.
Absolutely. We'll see how Scrim plays this one out in the mid lane. And it is hard to see us as a melee champion against that Akali with her Q being energy based, just a little free poke every once in a while. Not much damage coming out on that Tristana yet, though. Yeah, until that Tristana gets online, they're gonna have to avoid trades with the Kog'Maw while he's got his W up. That just the percent health damage plus the increased range that Kog'Maw. One of my favorite Eric. Oh my gosh, that's this is game over. And he just sidesteps the Cho'Gath stun because he doesn't need it. And as of right now, we see top slightly ahead as far as experience-wise, thanks to that early kill. Mid lane a little bit behind for Nichols, though. Scrim just kind of waiting to get that fizz kill in, be able to get ahead with that Akali. He goes in under-leveled. But he does have that E to get away. Positive potion. Just trying to sustain out here, get as much experience until he gets that level 6 where he might be able to do something with the jungler and pop that Akali.
Strong mid, Kazik following right behind.
Everything's looking a little on the edge right here. A little crazy for Scrim to just E forward there. Feeling himself from last game. Just getting the Amumu out of there, hopefully. Like I said, that Rakan disengage is just so good. Being able to jump away to any... Oh, okay. Okay. Can we get a rotation?
He has Conqueror.
He's got the Conqueror, he's got the heals. He won't have the damage, but...
Just running together.
Rotation didn't come out enough. There was too much going on in the lane, kind of. However, this Cho'Gath, you lost early. You can't lane against this Riven. Ignite's almost back up. We got 1 minute till the grubs are coming back up. Dragon's alive. Both teams have a little vision. However, NSU actually leading a little bit on the vision. They've got a little bit on the pit. Missouri's just a little out of the ways, and NSU also has vision on the Baron side. Improvements already to their game. Hold on to this lead. Just 500,000 gold ahead. If they can just keep this lead up, keep it going, and all that gold probably is on the Riven. With that first blood is 400 gold. That's pretty much all that gold's onto her. 10 CS, 100 gold. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. All 500 gold that we have advantage is definitely on this Riven right now. As we can see right now, 2,000 gold to 1,400 gold. Fizz just ease away. Nothing they can really do there. Just wasting the jungler time. Looks like they're going to try to make a play for this Baron, however. Amumu going straight to the Void Grubs. Cho'Gath's even wasting as much mana as he can and just trying to throw out abilities, trying to get that Riven off of him, but I mean, if he can survive, then he could do something. But even here in mid lane, Fizz is starting to get a little extra pressure on the Akali, starting to pull a little bit ahead in the CS game.
He popped his R.
Did throw that R down. Akali still has hers, but with that E, it's not just going to be easy for her to jump on him like she can most champions. She's probably going to try to go in right. Oh, if that E landed, she was 100% trying to go for that kill. Watch as this minion dies. Oh, and Scrim being the aggressor. Oh, and Amumu is there on the flank. The poor Akali. Oh, and the Fizz even gets it with the Ignite kill. Things are looking pretty even in the bot lane, as we can see. Although we did see tier 2 boots coming out from the enemy team first. That's going to give them a mobility advantage. Absolutely, this is a one-sided top lane. Like, even right here, I'm not worried about. He can turn. He's got Ignite. His flash is up. Conquer. Oh, he could easily turn this on the Cho'Gath if he gets too cocky. Doesn't need to. Just recalls back. Gets a Vamp Scepter. Just gonna out-sustain this Cho'Gath in lane. Honestly, a smart pick out of the Riven getting that Vamp Scepter, because Cho'Gath is naturally going to have sustain. Every time he kills a minion, he does get a small amount of health that he gets added to his max health. So being able to add some sustain to Riven's kit will allow her to stay in lane longer and bully this Cho'Gath out even harder. And with 18 CS ahead on the Riven,
Not much.
is that phase rush on Cho'Gath? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, okay, that's where the movement speed came from. That is one fast big boy, though. Oh, flashing onto our bot lane, but again, we've got that Tristana jump. We have that disengage. We have the Rakan to follow the disengage. They can just get out of there. Wastes a little bit of the Kha'Zix's time, burns the Renata flash for no summoners on our side in bot lane. They might be looking for a dive here. However, with the and there goes Cho'Gath.
Healing.
Patiently waits out for the Cho'Gath to try and flash away. Flowgas flashes. He just throws the ultimate right where he knows he's gonna be. And of course, that E on Fizz just gets out nice and safely. The amount of disengage on our side is kind of ridiculous if you look about it. Every single lane, the only person who can't disengage is Amumu. But once he gets in there, he doesn't want to get out. He wants to be in there, burning people. He's already got his immolation item. He's going to start doing burn damage to everybody around him. Amumu's going to be crying his eyes out, dealing magical damage that way as well. Somebody call the ambulance.
What's that?
Absolutely, and we see a fight breaking out here. We have
Beautiful.
oh, great. However, oh. And now it's up to them to get out, though. It doesn't look, and Riven's coming in, but it is going to be difficult. And she's just going to ult away. The flashing. Oh, and he lands the Q. Burns that flash. Maybe. She's got the flash. No, plays it safe. Just takes their advantage. Burns both of their flashes in that scenario. Rel did have to flash as well. She does have that Hex Flash, which will allow her to engage still, but that flash is huge because once she gets in the team fight, there's no getting out for Rel anymore. She's either jumping in and dying, or she's jumping away. The Hex Flash, you know, it's a great spell on Rel, but we see some fight for vision control over here on the Dragon side. People are starting to come towards it. 12 minutes into the game, we don't see any swaps as far as mid lane and bot lane. Typically around 12 to 15 minutes. I think last game is when we saw our mid lanes and our bot lanes switch up. A good fight with Fizz coming in the flank right here. Trying to get out. They're trying to find that right angle. Fizz alive. Oh, but there's the Amumu we were talking. He's in. Rakan getting out. And this is just numbers. They had the numbers. They had the better flank. Pogma right there, picking up 2 kills. Not so good. However, we do have that Riven. That Riven can just jump on the cog at any point later on in the game. And that's going to be his goal, is either getting on that cog or stopping that Akali.
An even game, it's anybody's game.
Nice even game, gold advantage. We do have a Void Grub advantage though, 5-1. However, the enemy team though, we have traded all of our Void Grubs pretty much. We've traded for dragons, so let's see where we can go from here. Void Grubs, obviously, fantastic tool for splitting.
Beautiful CC cannon.
And absolutely beautiful. The Rel just steps up a little bit. Tristana slow. Rakan ultimate to be able to just, oh, beautiful. And letting it go and over to the 80 carry. She was looking to flash over that wall. You know when they're walking towards that wall that they're trying to flash over it, that ult just ensuring it might be a cooldown. However, a Mumu ult is not as big a cooldown as that Rel flash, so I'm more than happy to burn it there. First tower top side, that's going to be a nice little bonus. There we go, and just like that, 1,000 gold lead going to NSU. Ult coming out mid, flash, waiting, gets it, gets the kill. Scrim, stop it. We've told you, chill out. This man Scrim is just running a clinic in mid lane. He said, I don't care who you pick, I don't care who you ban, I'm still gonna kill you.
This is his game.
Absolutely, and we see Rel trying to do something here, but again, that disengage is just so powerful. As we see 15 minutes, we're rolling into mid-game. No lane swaps coming out yet. Everybody's still kind of staying where they are. Nobody's in a rush to get anywhere else. NSU does have some damage on that mid tower already. Looking for maybe we can make a play on it. They see the Kazakhs. They see the Kazakhs in their own jungle. They've pinged it. Oh! With the follow on the Q as he jumps with the buffer. Forced to ult out of there. Get away. Riven ulting up top. Just running through it. Running through it. Just with that Conqueror proc. And that ult ran out. Ooh. Questionable flash, but you know, she saw the Q come up. She was anticipating it.
It's dominant.
And now it doesn't matter. Oh, the Rel though.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you know, brings their support up top. Bot lane needs to start pushing it right now. Start putting some pressure somewhere else. They know the support's bot lane. They wasted a lot in that top lane trying to get that Riven. It was worth a shutdown. Thankfully, only 200 gold. That brings Cho'Gath a little bit back into the game. But still, 1,000 gold league advantage over to Nichols. You can see the gold. It's pretty much just spread out. The advantage is spread out a little bit over the team. Missouri gets the Rift Herald right here. Dragon's not up for another minute and a half. Looks like we need to start getting some control around there. We've got a Pink Ward and Try, a Pink Ward and Pixel Bush. We just get a little bit more vision control around Dragon right now while we know they were topside before they can finish resetting and getting back to lane. And Mumu's Ghosty calling it out right now. Hey guys, Drag's coming up in a minute. We've got our 5 grubs. We've got to start contesting these dragons. We cannot get them on soul point. And especially with Infernal. Infernal on Kog'Maw is disgusting. The amount of burn that he does. He can slow you. It basically can turn Kog'Maw into a 1v1 machine against Ursana. Sustained.
Come on, pop his R.
Sustained.
Probably he's out the way. Riven slithering with the Q.
And this is that point. Cho'Gath looks like he has that heart steal online.
He has that.
It's already got 43 stacks on it as well. This is where Riven can start to fall off. It's not so much that even Riven. Oh! Knocks that Akali out of lane real quick. Hopefully they can knock this mid turret down real quick. I see Kha'Zix there. However, the Amumu. We're dancing around the Amumu. Dancing in that bot side, fighting for vision with that dragon coming up right now. Top lane doing a little bit of pressure. He's not going to be able to do too much to that Riven with a tower right there. They're fighting over it. They're fighting over it. They've got the vision. They've got deep wards in their enemy red buff. Let's see if they can get some kind of pick. If they can get this dragon, they need to pull it out. There we go. They're pulling it out of the pit now. This is going to be a good fight right here. The Fizz is kind of sitting there on the flank, waiting to find who to go after. He just ease away, flashes out. He's coming on the flank. He's going for that backside. Fizz is tearing through the back line. However, at the same time, Kog'Maw is fighting over here. Kog'Maw just spread through the bot lane. They were able to pick him up, but MSU does get that drag, like you just said. No pressure or anything coming out from top lane Etherwing. Riven's just defending this turret. Getting whatever kind of damage, getting whatever kind of healing.
Cho'Gath is becoming a problem.
That's what Cho'Gath does. He gets big. He's got those passive stacks. He's got farm. Same amount of kills as Riven. A few more deaths, but Fizz is going to deny this mid turret takeover from their Shelly play. Not Baron Jr. And Riven's just toying with this Cho'Gath up here. She knows that he's there. She's walking up, baiting out the Q, walking back. Not trying to do anything, but she's just saying, hey, you want to play? I know you're here. And Cho'Gath's backs. Looks like Jungle's trying to make his way up the top side. Trying to see what they can make happen with this new monster that has spawned. Just kind of knocking those plants out of the way. Right now, we still see that same kind of gold lead. University of Missouri holding on to what they got, trying not to give up anything else. Oh, but there's the Cho'Gath caught out. Lots of damage onto him. Not enough, though, to force him to back up. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to have to give this one up. Oh, they are looking, but unfortunately Scrim is walking over wards. He's not going to get a good flank angle. Oh, with the flash! Thor, man! Oh! Beautiful from Nichols. Catching them off guard right there, absolutely.
jumped that man. It jumped all the man. That's crazy work.
Nichols gets 4 kills, gets the buff, gets everything, runs up the top turret with that Void Grub buff that they got early game. You should be able to get this turret. Fizz going after a colleague. Fizz going after a colleague. Fizz is going hard after a colleague. Finally she gets, oh my gosh, and a colleague decides to go back in. Not the smartest move. And oh, the Fizz is getting greedy. Oh, the Fizz. Scrim. He had to give him a chance, I guess. Oh, and the Infinity Edge coming up on that Tristana. Just purchased it. 2-item power spike on her. That's honestly huge since she gets all that attack speed from just popping her Q. Tristana's Q at this point is like popping that Kog'Maw W. They're both going to start just putting out a ton of damage over a short amount of time.
I've been looking for armor on the team.
Absolutely, especially with this team comp. The Cho'Gath and the Rel.
He runs right into the W. Oh, the flash.
Oh my gosh, the Riven.
Oh, he missed it.
We're going to fight him in the mid. They got away in the bot lane. But this big fight going on mid lane.
Looking for that move art.
He went in. There's not much follow-up besides the Mumu and Rakan. Heart still Cho'Gath is going to deal a lot of damage.
Close. No.
That's it. Looks like NSU just kind of overstepped their boundaries there. Just pushed a little too far ahead. Now they do have a 2.5K gold lead. So it's, you know, each one of these team fights that they come, it's not the best, but the advantage they have is in turrets. It's in map pressure. They need to start converting that into dragons, though. 15 seconds until this Infernal Drake comes up, and this will be sold. They have to fight for this. They cannot just give this dragon up, but they're not in any kind of position. This is going to be Infernal Soul. Over.
That's a big boy.
Cho'Gath's already bigger than the dragon. He's only level 14.
Who wins? Who wins the fight, dragon? He didn't let him lead it.
Scrim just trying to get out of there. They're using that disengagement material. They just need to find the right team fights like they had at that epic monster up in the top lane. If they could get that good Mumu ult, they'll be able to take them out. However, Kog'Maw got his Rage Blade on now. Cho'Gath has his Sunfire. Items are starting to come online for both teams a little bit quicker for Nichols, but unfortunately they really couldn't do anything between their power spike and the power spike of the enemy team, so it looks like we're kind of more at an even game right now. With that Dragon Soul, though, things are going to start getting a little harder for Nichols.
Well, they're playing hard. Well, oh, they got kill. I'll just still pushing hard on them.
She's not needed at this Baron. She's going to put some pressure on that bot lane. Push it in, split. And the Rel right there, very smart to try and just zone the Amumu out, making sure that he can't get the steal.
Oh, he turned. He are.
And I'm not sure if I like this fight. Oh, with Scrim coming in on the flank, it's going to be way better than what I was expecting. You're not going to get the Kha'Zix, and Stunna smartly backs away from the Cho'Gath. Kha'Zix is gone. That turret never got taken.
Meanwhile,
Kali's just shredding through that bot lane, though. She's got that Baron buff. Split pushing. That's what she's going to be doing best right now. Problem is, though, the Cho'Gath's not really going to be able to stop Tristana. They're just playing it smart. They're just staying off of it.
I still, I'm sorry. Also with the group.
Let's see how much health this Cho'Gath has. Ooh, 5,000 health at 27 minutes into the game. Don't you just love champions that just get tanky for playing the game?
As an 80 carry man, no idea.
Absolutely, me as well. You and I are in the same boat.
You're an 80 man too.
When you force me to play an on-hit 80 carry because of your passive toolkit, I do not like you.
No.
Lucky for you, at least you play Varus. I'm a Caitlyn main. I crit. I'm not doing anything to this Cho'Gath.
This R out.
He does hit with it.
Holly.
Ooh.
R.
Fizz overestimating his damage a little bit there. He missed the ult. He's not going to be able to do much else. Looks like a good collapse on top lane, though. They need to focus.
Get to use his arm secret.
No, they're just going to take it out. He probably just wasn't expecting the damage coming out of that Akali. I mean, she is 6-3. She's got a shutdown.
What's that build do? Oh, it's on. No, no, look. I knew it was on.
I know he 80 carries,
I was testing the
but don't you
viewers,
play
you know.
Kai'Sa? You know what a Seeker's Arm Guard does.
I was testing the viewers and all.
Okay. We're trying to get a little interactive with our viewers here, guys.
I feel like most of our viewers are jumping.
Shout out to everybody in the chat right now watching the game. We appreciate everybody jumping into the stream. This is our Nichols Given Day as well right now. If you would like to donate, we do have a pinned comment by Brando Music in the chat. The Given Day donations go to various different aspects of this club, allowing teams to travel, compete in different places, allows us to be able to afford gear like jerseys for our team to be able to rock their school spirit. So if anybody, any money donated, we always appreciate it, but we more appreciate you guys' time spending it with us and just trying to get the Amumu. Oh, this is a crazy fight. So much is going on, but nothing happening. Fizz getting in there, dealing a lot of damage. Tristana, though, sitting in the back line, shredding through everybody.
Again, this heart still is insane.
And the only question right now is that Kog'Maw. They can't let that Kog'Maw get that damage.
We need
A 3
that
for
armor pen ASAP.
Absolutely. Look, Kha'Zix. I thought that was the Tristana too, buying that last Whisper. That's just Kha'Zix.
What would you go? Would you go Lord Dominant?
I would go Lord Doms.
Again, they change it though, so it don't do the 10%.
Oh, really?
Max health. It don't do that.
Well, look, we're both wrong because Tristana just bought Lord Doms.
Yeah, but it don't give it no more. However, it don't give the it don't give the 10% thing.
Oh.
Like it used to. Man, that was a long time ago.
Hey man, like I said, I'm old school. I don't even know who Shelly is.
Playing too. When Borky used to be an active item, you could just load like that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot that.
Yes.
Yeah. Bork used to be busted on Riven. You
Akali
just
used to
bork
build it
somebody,
too.
run them down. Akali back in the day
Everybody
when
used to do it.
Gunblade was an active item on Akali. Oh man, that was
All the
fast
hex
stuff.
the proto belts and things.
Absolutely, Protobelt. Protobelt's still in the game though, huh?
Yeah, the belt, the rocket belt.
Yeah.
Can we get this off the screen? No?
We got a big fight coming around to Elder right now.
We just need an engage.
We do. They're not really staying clumped though. That's the problem. We can't just waste that Amumu ult running in. Oh, and he's got a good angle right here in the Kog'Maw. In the Kha'Zix, sorry. Doesn't take it though. He's playing it smart, playing it slow. Trying to get the front lines in the front. Tristana sitting in the back and pretty. Oh. Fighting for vision right here in this tri-brush. Not much we can really do. Like I said, we have to get the engage. Amumu's sitting up in front. They're clumped. Amumu misses it.
Pharrell has he also has Zeke's conversion.
His ult goes down on Akali. Amumu ult gets two of them.
Athena Yoni comes out.
Tristana kind of shreds through a couple of them, but is he getting the right targets? Kha'Zix makes it out. Tristana Gets the auto attack reset. She can jump in on the Kog'Maw. Knock the Kog'Maw out. Knock the Kog'Maw. Oh my gosh, where did Tristana go?
The Cho'Gath flashed.
The Cho'Gath ulted the Tristana, knocked her out, and then just... that's what happens when you get 6,000 health at 32 minutes into the game. It's just...
333 hard.
He
is doing a lot of damage.
I mean, he's at the point where we can't really ignore him. That's just how this champion works, and it's...
I think we just, at this point, we play to force the Cho'Gath, or force someone to the sideline. We have to force the college. Force her out of the team fight, but also manage your waves too, though.
If we can get the Riven is a fantastic split pusher, giving her that extra mobility if they do decide to go for her to get away. She's got excellent wave clear with her Q and her W. She's got all the skills to be able to do that split pushing, tear up the enemy team, and then try to pick the right kind of fight. The only person that can deal with this Riven, it looks like at this point, is the Cho'Gath. Everybody else is going to get popped. Kha'Zix, he's going to run away. Not much he can do. Akali can't pop it. We're looking.
What was it? He's right there. Oh, the Fizz. Oh, I'm in.
Oh, and Fizz knocks out the Akali. The enemy jungler gets two, and the Amumu ult knocks it up. The chain CC. The Rel does get the follow-up. However, Tristana. Tristana knocked out of the fight. They've got to get on that Kog'Maw. Fizz tries, but they're going for it. They're getting on the Kog'Maw. They're trying to ignore the Cho'Gath, but I don't think they have the damage to knock out this Cho'Gath. Oh, man.
His teammate pings him like crazy.
Some good positioning off of that Kog'Maw. Yeah, staying way far in the back, recognizing that Amumu ult, that's the only thing that's going to kill this Kog'Maw. Other than that, there's not enough to get through the line. Rel has some insane CC, and just Riven just can't seem to get in the back on that Kog'Maw.
Two Barons in the pit.
Yeah, geez, Cho'Gath is just bigger than the Baron at this point. Like, tell me how the champion's okay. Riven ults, tries to get the steal. Blind, can't get it though. Good effort on her part. It's not that long of a cooldown. So, not afraid to just waste it to try and just, I mean, something like that allows them to just hold on for so much longer. They look.
You should have seen how he started. He was just a little baby guy.
He starts out just ever so tiny, like the size of a Tic Tac, and then he gets to do the entire size of his container. That's Cho'Gath.
Look at the turret.
He hits it once, and just every turret just disappears with that demolish and that heart steal.
I still rock the turret. Ooh, huge. Oh, into the charm. Huge fight.
Beautiful. Oh.
Take out 3.
They get the Cho'Gath, they get the Kog'Maw. This is a really good fight for them.
Nice.
Oh, man, and they hold on by a thread. They do knock all of the cinders off of the enemy team with that ace, however. He will give them a help. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just the enemy team overextending there just a little bit. You know, they're strong, but you're not that far ahead. You're 4K ahead, you do have soul, but pushing into these 5 grubs is going to be complicated.
How do you hold it?
Yes, League is a very confusing game.
Yes.
It is very confusing.
Yeah.
But you get used to it after a while.
I don't know about that. I've been playing since season 2, and every time I feel like I get used to the game, they want to change something and make something different.
They put a whole new epic monster in the middle of a river.
Well,
Like,
macro-wise, objective-wise, yeah. But like,
absolutely.
every champion or whatever.
And recently, one of the mods, one of the devs, sorry, of League of Legends, was talking about how people have asked for various different win conditions for League. Like, let's make the game even more complicated. Like, you know, the point of the game is to kill the enemy turret. We don't need any more win conditions in this game. There's already enough going
Have the
on.
Atacons.
Yeah.
The two different Atacons, and the Nexus turrets respawn after they're destroyed. Yeah.
When do Nexus turrets respawn?
When they added the Atacons.
Oh my gosh!
So
Like I said,
Atacon,
every
and we got
time,
Nexus turrets.
every time I think I know this game, it changes.
It saves you a lot.
Absolutely. I
it
mean,
comes
that's
back with the same
huge.
health,
That
too.
allows that gives some amazing comeback mechanics. Riven just trying to keep the Cho'Gath off the tower, but all he needs to do is just auto attack it 2 or 3 times and it's dead. Like, unless there's more people rotating and they're just gonna rotate top. And Nickel's holding on. Just trying to hold on here. Burning that Akali.
Right into
Oh, gets that Fizz ult, forcing the Akali to pop out the Zonias, allowing for the CC follow-up from Amumu. We're looking in. We still have our damage.
The triple kill that flashes in. Out my R. I just don't know what he does. Ooh, big ball went flying. Tristana's out though. The hiding positioning is insane.
And now we have tank and ADC versus damage and ADC. So let's see who can hold this on. They're scared. They don't want to fight this. They know that Tristana is stronger and stronger the more the game goes on.
Very close game. Think about it.
I'm forcing myself not to turn around to see what is going on.
Not me.
Oh, absolutely, the space is popping right now. We've got pretty much everybody on computers in the back over here. Everybody's enjoying the game.
Oh my god.
We got where?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I turned my head for a second. Where did it go? You immediately disappeared. Come on. We have people out in the front right now getting ready. We're going to be playing Mario Kart probably around 10 o'clock. Gabby Cat, if you've got time around 10 o'clock, if you're done, you want to play some Mario Kart, absolutely
have
drop
you
on
here,
by the
Gabby
space.
Cat.
We'd love it.
Elder's up in 30. Baron's up in 1.
They've fought. They've already.
Don't split.
They've already fought off one Elder and Baron buff.
However,
They
Riven
can't
is
do it again.
topside. Dragged up to mid-3. No TP on the top lane. Waves pushing in top.
Starting to get some kind of control bot side. Thankfully, they get that scuttle.
Come back from TP in top. That might be a problem.
But at this point, I'll take an Elder Dragon over Cho'Gath getting top inhib. Because that Elder buff against Cho'Gath destroys him. It doesn't matter how much health you have, when a percentage execute is hitting you, you're dead. You're dead. Gone. And who gets it? Red team Nichols gets it. This is what they needed right here. They're able to stop it. They take 2 out. They coming around. They're trying to get these extra kills, just trying to get some kind of damage. Looks like they're gonna maybe rotate towards bot, push this in, maybe rotate towards mid. Gotta get something off of this. They're ahead. They need to push mid, rotate over to the Baron. If you gotta make pizza tomorrow at 7 a.m., you don't need to be playing Mario Kart tonight. Because that pizza is gonna be more than worth it, Gabby.
I'll take pizza, credit card.
Absolutely. And that dragon fight right there really turned this around for them. Allows them to get back on the mat, allowing them to get some more vision control out, allowing them to see where the enemy team is, where they need to fight. They're starting to catch back up. They've now got 2 kills ahead. They've pushed back. They've got another lead of 1K gold. You know, at some point, Cho'Gath just can't get any bigger. He stops learning. He stops getting health. I'll tell you right now, it's weird saying that he only has 8,000 health on him.
Play this game.
until he
10
hit
minutes
10,000.
ago, he had 6,000 health. The fact that these past 10 minutes, he's only gained another 10,000 health. 2,000 health? Sorry, not 10,000. Whoa.
You are not gonna leave from the stream. I can tell you now.
You are.
You home.
Look. I encourage anybody to learn League. Playing it with friends, obviously, is the best way you can do it.
I play solo.
But right now, this stream, this is a very close game. There is a lot going on. There's factors going against both sides that if you weren't sticking around from the beginning, it's going to be a little harder to explain. But basically right now, as far as we look objective-wise, pretty even on gold. This late in the game, 1,500 gold does not matter that much. Especially split across the team. You see the Cho'Gath, 3,000 gold on the river.
Dragons go raw. Games go raw.
Yep.
Towers go boom.
Yeah, towers go boom, champions go pop,
I don't know.
and Nexus go splody. I'm trying so hard not to turn around and spoil this game for myself. It's so good, it's so good. Fighting hard right now. It looks like they're pushing into that mid turret. Not trying to commit to anything yet. They're scared. They have this advantage. They want to push it, but they can't be stupid about it. They've got to play smart.
That is not fair.
Okay. I did recommend playing League with friends, which is not self-harming. If you play with a group of friends, League can be an absolute fun game. I used to have friends, we would run fives. That's the only time we would play League. It's a beautiful game. Playing by yourself sometimes can be a little crazy. Now, we see in the bot lane, they're looking to get some kind of pick here.
Special.
They're looking for some kind of pick. They just had vision cleared. Everybody's kind of
However,
coming
they are
around.
pushing mid. That is not the way to push them. They don't have time to sit there.
You know, they're not. They're just going to try to take the bag. You know, it was a good idea trying to get a pick there that would allow them to rush into this bot lane turret a lot easier. But both teams playing it smart, playing it slow, playing it safe. They know how close this game is. A lot more on the line with University of Missouri right here. Nichols is already up 1-0. Close it out here though. That ends the set. Right now, it is Nichols State University on the red side of the team versus the University of Missouri on blue side for the enemy team. On flank, they're looking a little overextended in mid lane, but Riven and Fizz and Akali are both around the bot side. Neither team has vision on the other, so they don't know where each other is. They're scared to take a fight. They think it might be 4v5 on both sides of the team. Fizz is back though. They get the inhib. Amumu comes in. See Amumu being very smart right here. He's holding that ultimate. He knows he has to get on top of that Kog'Maw.
After he's pumped, now he can. Perfect. Beautiful play.
This is good. This is good. This is good. But the Akali is on him. Akali is unfortunately on the back line, shredding through it.
Wow, Zayn.
It was a good play by the Akali, getting around in the flank, taking out the Nichols' damage dealers. Doesn't look too good, but it looks like we might have enough to hold it off. It all depends on right here. They're gonna have to get on the Kog'Maw. The only way for them to hold this game is to get on that Kog'Maw. Now this is where the heart starts missing a beat. We get the kill. Now Riven is trying to stop the Cho'Gath. There's not really much. That Kog'Maw online. And a well-fought game from both teams on this one.
Very close.
well-fought game from both sides. Holy cow, that was too close for comfort on that one.
We could have seen more split pushing from the team. Drag them away.
All right. And with that, we go to game 3. We're tied 1-1.
To be right back.
Game 3, hopefully we will decide the winner after this. We will be right back. All right, and we're back for game 3 of the Nichols State University Colonels versus the University of Missouri. Don't ask me what their mascot is. I do not know or care. As for our picks and bans, we see up on the screen in top lane, we as Nichols have picked out the set, put Vi in the jungle, our boy Scrim on the Silas in mid lane, Ziggs and Galio in the bot lane, a very, very safe lane. As for the opponents, we see Cho'Gath again in the top lane. He's going to be a big boy. Xin Zhao in their jungles, Syndra in the mid lane, Varus and Senna in the bot lane. As far as bans for this this game 3, Colonels with their first 3 bans banned out Warwick, Fiddlesticks, and Akali. They do not want to see that Fiddlesticks in their jungler. I know he plays a lot of Fiddlesticks. No Akali, did not like seeing that last game. Missouri's first 3 bans are mostly directed at Scrim and our boy Stunna. Kassadin, Vladimir, and Jinx banned out for them. And then going into our second round of bans, Colonels has also banned the Kazakhs and Shaco, kind of focusing on that jungler. They don't want to let the enemies get an early head start with all these assassin junglers that he likes to play. And then Missouri banning out the Yone and the Fizz. Again, the Fizz targeting Scrim, the Yone. So I believe Scrim does play a Yone, but our top laner, he doesn't play any Yone? Well, I know our top laner is phenomenal at Yone. Not sure. It is a double ban in my opinion. Could be wrong, as always. I like being wrong. It means I have a chance to improve. That's what we've got going into game 3. How do you feel about this draft, Jer-Bear? It's hard to read. It looks like we want to get some kind of early lead.
This is my first time seeing the Silas.
I've seen his Silas a few times last semester. A very solid pick. As far as ultimates for him to take with that, Syndra ult's honestly really nasty on Silas. With that AP scaling that he gets extra to it.
Syndra's are.
Syndra R is a good one. Varus R is a phenomenal ult for him to steal. Xin Zhao ult, if Xin Zhao tries to come in and gank, he could just steal his ult him away, and, you know, makes it...
I would come in damage.
Exactly. He always pushes back that Xin Zhao. I mean, he can't proc the passive mark on Xin Zhao. He doesn't have that part of his kit, so it will automatically knock back the Xin Zhao if he tries to jump in on him. I mean, Cho'Gath ult is a pretty decent one to steal. Not nothing too crazy. But I honestly think that Varus, or that Syndra ult, is going to be his go-to for aggression, and he's going to have to steal the Xin Zhao to be able to peel for his team if he needs.
We love Jeff. And we got to pause.
What do you mean we do not love Jeff? Yeah, we love Jeff. We love Jeff. Jeff.
And Jeff is the...
We got a pause coming in.
Jeff is the equivalent of Timo. What a devil Timo.
Hey, look. Jeff doesn't have an insane theme song, though. I'm telling you. There's some days where I do homework. No, I just listen to the Timo theme song. There's a 10-hour loop on video on YouTube. Beautiful. Nothing gets you motivated like hearing an orchestral a cappella version of the worst and most annoying demon yordle in this game. I am clinically insane. That's why I listen to Timo's theme song. But hey, at least I'm happy. I don't play Timo. I'm not that crazy.
I would not trust this man at my birthday party. I joke.
All right, both teams we have basic start. Nobody invading this time. Looks like we're just kind of I would say 5-point defense, but it's more like a 4.5-point defense on the enemy team and a 5-point defense on our side. Also, I'm sitting here commentating a League of Legends game. That automatically makes me insane, regardless of I listen to Teemo music or not.
And it goes.
See, Chad agrees. All right, and it looks like they're fighting for. It looks like Senna's just trying to get that early harass. Ziggs kind of struggles early on. He just really kind of needs to get his CS where he can, be able to keep them off of his turret, and he'll build up over time as the game goes on. This bot lane is not about winning. It's about staying even, getting what we can, and transitioning that damage into the mid game. We set up our scoreboard and everything real quick. Lost in the sauce. My apologies, folks. There we go. Now we can. Oh, well.
Going on that ship.
And my favorite rocket ship. A little extra poke, knocking that bone plating off.
Ooh, how you Senna? Seen the shell?
I love that skin. Me and Caleb used to play High Noon Ash and High Noon Senna in the bot lane every once in a while. They're beautiful lines of skins. They really are.
Those got the standing still. He literally like.
Oh, and he gets chomped by the set. Turn around so bad. Some heavy things going on behind us.
Don't look at him.
I can't look. I can't spoil it. I'm here with you, chat. Oh, and this Cho'Gath chunked out again. Same thing as last game. This is what I'm talking about. Smart play, just keeping those minions out of the turret. You know, all they need to do is just go even in this lane. They're doing a good job so far. 24-24. Varus does have those mana biscuits, so he might have a little extra regen, but those were chains. They do not offer the mana anymore once Scrim going in mid lane, dealing some good damage, having to burn that E on the Syndra and knock him away, just to keep a little bit of her health. You see Ziggs just getting one CS ahead in the bot lane. I mean, if this Ziggs gets ahead in the bot lane, that's a good win. Oh, getting the flash. Syndra can't get the stun under the turret. Oh, Xin Zhao flashing in though. We got two flashes in the bot lane, one from support. No, we do burn the flash off of their enemy support.
Look at that flash.
So many flashes everywhere. Galio flash, Set flash, Senna flash, Cho'Gath flash, Xin Zhao flash, Syndra flash. Everybody pretty much flashed. Except Ziggs and Vi. Thought Vi flashed. I was wrong. Oh, thank you, Blazing Frying Pan. I appreciate that. Me and Jerry Bear are just doing the best we can as first-time streamers over here. You know, a little experience in the game. We just want to be able to share that knowledge into y'all. Make sure everybody understands what's going on.
See the flash come up in the body. We're talking about it. If you get the taunt,
Oh, and this looks like a very good fight for Nichols.
This is key.
They're taking it out. If they can get any follow-ups, you see, there we go.
Huge fight.
Beautiful. And see if they can get one more? No. They're just gonna go. They're just gonna go for the objectives, trying to get Dragon. Oh, turn on the Syndra. She came back in. And this is gonna be a free drag, 100% for Nichols. And Missouri not even in any position to be able to respond by taking Void Grubs or anything like that. It's a very good start. Oh, beautiful. Get the dragon. Get the pick on the Senna as well. Set just bullying this Cho'Gath, and without any mana restrictions, it's going to be the same thing. Cho'Gath has to burn all of his mana to try to get as much CS as he can to stay in this game. And so Void Grubs, we see Ghosty, our man, looks like he's going to take the Scuttle, or he's going to go straight for the Void Grubs. Not quite sure. We're looking at top lane. Our boy Ray, I believe, our top laner, the god of Yone, in a good spot, pushing Cho'Gath in, making sure he can't contest these Void Grubs that our boy Ghosty is taking right here. There is Xin Zhao coming, but with Cho'Gath pushed back, this would be a 3v2 if everybody rotates, or just a 2v1 if mid lane stay there. This is a good fight for us. Good numbers. We just take all 3 Void Grubs, we get out. Great early game so far. Ooh, Scrim barely missing that stun. Let's take a look real quick at our gold advantage, disadvantage. We got anything really rolling in the early game. Cho'Gath actually slightly ahead on gold against the set. It's not going to matter much though, just because Set's coming back into lane right now. He's going to be able to catch this wave that Cho'Gath is naturally going to be pushing. Yeah. Let's see, Scrim got a little bit of a tiny lead in the front lane. Unfortunately, oh no, I lied. Don't listen to me. Oh, we have a major support advantage in bot lane. Almost 400 gold advantage on the Galio versus the Senna. Not sure where that's coming from, because Senna's gotten many chances to harass them.
The kill on the assist.
Yeah, but that's a lot of gold.
Oh,
Must have been first blood he got or something. Now Syndra's starting to feel out Scrim in this mid lane. And here he comes again. Scrim just jumping back to the Xin Zhao, getting some damage on, staying away from that Syndra stun. Wasting that time. There's a big wave in mid lane too. Maybe they won't be able to push that in time. He doesn't have teleport to get back to lane, but Xin Zhao is not helping the Syndra push. This could be trouble. And Cho'Gath. Here goes Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath gets knocked. The Vi, the ultimate, the stuns, the ult backwards. That's going to be it for the Cho'Gath.
he is not going anywhere.
No, sir. He couldn't even walk 2 feet.
Don't talk about food right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, a little cheeky little hit on the Varus there. And look at that. These Ziggs Qs are going to start poking hard. You know, once he gets a couple of basic items, he's already got that lost chapter to give him a little bit of mana regen in lane as he levels up. Some good damage coming out in this bot lane. 10 minutes in, we see Unleashed Teleports coming out now. However, the only people available with TP is going to be this Cho'Gath in a couple of seconds and Scrim in the mid lane. Yone won't be very long for him to respond with it, but ooh, good trade on the Cho'Gath's part. Oh, come on, that didn't hit him. And he's going to be able to walk away from this fine. Oh, I spoke too soon. That is a rank 1 Cho'Gath ult doing way too much damage. Don't we love Cho'Gath?
You love Cho'Gath.
Gets a stack off of a feast stack off of him as well.
Rather than not approve this match.
Oh, look at this damage.
Where did somebody find it? I I have been looking for them at every gas station for like months.
And Vi just coming in, picking up that kill on the Senna.
Dollar Tree?
And Varys got so greedy, Ziggs with the bomb from downtown to take him out. You think you can stay Laquan, aka the LeBron. Looks like we're gonna start fighting over some vision over in this dragon area since we got that pick on bottom. Maybe get a pick on the mid laner as well. And the Galio coming in. Doesn't look like he can really get anything off of it though. They just need to kind of turn around, take what they've got, and get out of there. Ziggs is here. It is a 4v3. Ghosty goes in the back line. Scrim's running towards mid lane. It's not. Gotta go to your team, my friend. Oh, it's a good shutdown on Ziggs, however. Xin Zhao, however, gets a shutdown of his old shutdown for shutdown. Now, I'm a fan of it going on the Ziggs more than I am the Senna, however. It looks like we have an early rotation to mid. Like I said, that 12-minute to 15-minute mark is when we start looking to rotate, especially with this AP carry Ziggs. He's gonna be able to keep Syndra off of that tower. He's gonna be able to keep that mid tower alive, keep them from putting any kind of pressure unnecessarily on the objectives. Lets Nichols have just a little bit easier of a time fighting for this vision, fighting for these objectives, just being able to play it nice and safe. Unfortunately, in top lane, you see Set getting a little bit behind at this point. Cho'Gath's already got that Heartsteel online. Did we get one grub? We did not get one grub yet, but we do get the enemy jungler, and that lets us take the other 2 grubs, giving us our 4 grub bonus, even a 5 grubs to go with it. No response from University of Missouri on the bot side of the map with Dragon either. Good objective control from Nichols at this point in time. Although it does look like Xin Zhao is going to make a beeline for that bot side jungle. Syndra trying to get some vision around the backside of the dragon pit. Varys, Senna, Syndra, Xin Zhao, all are coming for this dragon right now. Galio ult can come in. Silas is kind of there. Holy cow, it's getting loud in here, boys.
No, it's not. You didn't hear anything.
Oh, beautiful CC chain on the Syndra. Nothing she can do. She couldn't even get her ultimate off there. Died before it happened. Red team does get the first Chemdrake dragon, though. It's the second dragon of the game. Hextech gates are activated now. This will allow everybody to get back to their lanes a lot quicker. Well, teleportation coming in. You can teleport from around your base towards about halfway out into the jungle, or you can teleport across river. That's going to give some extra mobility. Both teams, that's good for, though. Xin Zhao wants to get behind. Vi, they both want to get behind. So this is going to be a very interesting game. Nichols right now with a 2K gold lead. Xin Zhao trying to make something happen bot, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Vi's coming around just to make sure nothing else happens. It's all good there. Oh, and that's some crazy damage onto this Varys. Just one little taunt from Noto, and he just 4/5 of his health. Not even a third. Oh, there's so much going on. Top lane, behind me. Bot lane, it looks like they're starting to fight over some control. Ziggs getting some good poke on the bot lane. Like I said, he's got 2 kills at this point. Ziggs is going to be able to hold anything that they try to do for the turrets. Good poke on their top lane against this Cho'Gath. He is a healthy boy, but Xin Zhao looks like he's kind of hovering around mid lane a little bit right here. However, bot lane. Oh, what was that? Was that Ignite? The Galio Ignite. Did not even see that in Champion Select. Oh, they want it. Oh, they want it. Oh, they got it. That does put a shutdown onto the Varus. But Ziggs is going to be here. He's going to be able to pressure that turret. And with that demolition proc, I'm not sure how low the turret is, but he's definitely going to start getting some good damage out here. Start trying to at least push forward. He may even get it. See how much damage he can do if he can get one more. There we go. First turret goes over to that Ziggs. He's going to start hurting. He's going to be an artillery shell in the back line. He's going to hurt even this Cho'Gath. He's got Blackfire. It looks like he's going for a burn build. Leandri's probably up next, coming up on him. No. The Hextech alternator and a needlessly large rod. Not sure what he's building into there. Six. Is it Ludens? Maybe. Taking guesses on his next item. Because we don't know. Yeah, chat. Chat, let's get a little interactive. What do you think Laquan on the Ziggs is going to be buying next with this items? He's got the Hextech alternator, the needlessly large rod. He's already got boots that are upgraded from the whole questing feature that got added to the game. Oh, great taunt. Two-man taunt on it. Some damage on from that Laquan. They're going to get that Senna. Easily be able to knock out that Senna. Fi's going to go try to steal some extra camps off of the Xin Zhao. He's going to have to be careful, though. He sees him. Cho'Gath's right there. Set's right there. This should be a 2v2 fight. As long as they can stay out of the turret. Oh, and does not look good for this Xin Zhao. Syndra in the bot lane. Oh, and this turret is so close for Ziggs to be able to just pop with that bomb real quick. Just one more solid push. Oh, looks like they're trying to set up a dive here on the mid lane, maybe? With no Galio ult, though, it could be complicated. Possible 3v2. Possible 3v2. They're going in. No ults needed, just some damage, knocking them off. And it looks like they might be trying to rotate towards something else. Okay. That was a flash off of Cho'Gath. I'm not going to try to commentate that because I don't understand it. Shadow Flame would be a good item, especially against that Cho'Gath. He needs the burn. He needs to have that max health burn. I'm a fan of the Leandries, but things have might been changed over the years. I say over the years. I was playing Ziggs last semester as the AP carry on the team. Good attempt to steal it.
You might take him out, boy.
It looks like they're just trying to knock these turrets out one at a time. Get that vision control on the map. Be able to pressure him. Syndra's gonna get this bot tower. But with Dragon just going down, it's not coming up for another 4.5 minutes. You're not gonna be able to transition that into much vision control or anything. There's no mid tower gone. There's something going on in the mid lane. And it looks like we're just trying to get Scrim out of there at this point. Not a good fight. Oh my gosh. Ghosty going in crazy, getting him. Get him! Yep, absolutely. Sweatier spaghetti. You are correct. That was, in fact, Shadow Flame he was building into. And this Ziggs is just going to be an artillery shell. This is what they want. They want this pressure early. They don't want the enemies to scale. That Cho'Gath, that Senna, they will scale big into the second game. I mean, into the second half of this game. But if they can put the pressure, get one of these inhibs down, allows them to go out, get these objectives like Baron and Dragon, especially since we've got our Void Grub buff. It's going to make it a lot easier to push it into these inner towers and be able to knock them out. Vi getting that Black Cleaver. She'll be doing true damage once she... Oh, man, set. Oh, man. Oh, man, how is this set alive? That is crazy. Holy shit, the top lane.
Should have died there.
That was a beautiful outplay.
Top lane, and he turned around and reversed them.
Galio.
With the 3v1 dive, with the assist from Galio coming in to help him out, just said, "You're not getting me today. I might take my ult and my flash to get away, but you're still getting out of here." I'm telling you, this guy is doing work every game so far. He is putting this top laner through the ringer, forcing him to just work for any kind of advantage. This is absolutely insane. We have an 11 gold, an 11 kill lead going to the Colonels. 5,000 gold lead. Most of that probably on the Ziggs, if it's my guess. Oh my god, the Zig. Most gold in the game on the Ziggs right now. 9,000 gold 23 minutes into the game. He's knocked out bot first turret, he's knocked out mid first turret, he's getting plenty of CS, he's staying safe. Look at that perfect score, he's got 3-0-7. And I hate to say it and jinx him. Oh, and Set putting out some great damage up in this top lane.
And cannot.
This is...
Oh
my gosh.
But not for him.
This top lane. Ghosty just going over for it. Oh, and this is it. Dead Cho'Gath, free turret. Beautifully executed. Take the tower out, take the Cho'Gath out, push the advantage, force them to react. It looks like they're trying to take that tier 1 in mid lane, but if they try... Oh, we got a TP coming in to save it. Means they're going to try to go for this dragon coming up in 15 seconds. However, gives us an opportunity to either knock down another turret or just gives us time to rotate towards them. Yeah, and see, everybody just kind of rotated over at this point. Ziggs is going to get that mid lane pushing as Dragon comes up, and we have the advantage here. Even though they have a little bit of vision on us, it does not matter. It's just so strong. As long as that Ziggs can just be that artillery shell. I know I keep saying it, but if he's just dropping bomb, look at that. Senna, 5th of her health, gone. Just like that. And look. Because that 1 Q landed, the perfect amount of damage to knock that Senna out of the fight. Give us a free dragon. That puts us at 2 for 2 dragon. Beautiful play by the team all around. Playing very well together. They're protecting each other. They're jumping on targets they need to. They've got great target priority. Behind us, we hear them calling out, being very vocal to each other. There's a reason this Colonel team, I believe, is #1 in the division right now. Oh, and that Ziggs damage is just insane. Oh, and the ult almost gets him. Vi's here for the follow-up, though. Might be in a little bit too deep, but the Galio is here to come in as well. And the Syndra and the Ziggs is here now to do damage as well. Oh, this is kind of a crazy team fight, but if we can kite them backwards, maybe we can get enough damage to go in. And there we go. We're just going to take it. We're going to leave it. Get out of there. No need to risk anything extra. I don't think I've ever talked so fast in my life before, but there's so much going on in all these teams fight.
Flowers.
Captain Flowers.
That's the LCS. Is it LCS?
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't watched professional League of Legends streams in how many years? Nah, man. I'm still, Freak. Freak, as far as I know, is the one who does League of Legends games. The good PHREAK
LCS.
Freak. I've never seen that man in my life.
Brother,
I feel like I'm being an auctioneer down to the French Food Festival real quick for this one, though. Looks like we're gonna fight for some vision around topside jungle. Get that pink ward down, knock him out. Looks like we're setting up for some kind of Baron play.
Whenever they.
we should give a name to Baron.
So like, with
We should
however
call
many
it-
people we have, we just
Sheldon.
play a cup,
Sheldon.
rotate players, play the next, rotate players.
I assume
Sheldon.
Baron stays.
So let me get this straight.
Person,
You can name Big Baron, but I can't name Lil Baron.
We just let people.
No, no Baron has a name.
Okay.
Has a name. It's the Rift Herald.
Oh, and we've got a pause in here, folks.
Discord issue.
That's what we see. Discord
Cannot
issues.
communicate what is going on.
Discord problem.
Looks like this pause is going to last for a while. We will be right back with you as soon as the game is up. I promise you, we will not skip a beat, so stick around, folks. All right, folks, we're almost back in. It's been just a couple minutes since the game resumed behind us, so any second now we should be able to see some more gameplay going on. Oh, there we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's watch the Colonels close out this game. Almost an 8K gold advantage on them, 7.5 to be precise. We see that the Ziggs destroying everybody in gold still. He's got 10,700 gold to his own name, 2,000 higher than the enemy team's highest gold lead.
Small indie company.
Look at those bounties. Bounties on almost everyone on the team. It's beautiful. There we go. Starting to immediately getting that Baron.
Oh my god, don't deploy!
I believe Cody's taunt is up in 4 seconds. See this Baron pit. They have vision coming in on it. Trying to deny that vision with the ult. We get the Baron. We're jumping in with the Vi. Queuing in. Galio ult. Cho'Gath just can't even move. His health just gets obliterated. And definitely that Cho'Gath burn that Ziggs is giving.
The Colonels.
There we go. The Shadow Flame. He wants to buy that Rabadon's next. But is there really even a need? They're just going to go over. They've got Baron. They're going to walk over. They're going to take this other buff. Atacon. Yeah, don't at me about the Atacons. I don't know their names. Haha. Yeah, well, that's what we do as old people. Ouch. Ouch. Absolutely beautiful. Try to rotate, get a little something in bot lane from them just to set up some kind of vision. He's got that death cap now. This Ziggs hurts at this point, and Laquan very good at positioning. We're gonna see him just knock out these bombs, just trunk people left and right, all for this the rest of this game. Won't be long now, y'all.
You see a Rage Blade come out from the Zig.
Rage Blade on the Ziggs?
Yeah, brother.
Wouldn't she use Rage Blade? The stacking auto attack?
The Senna going damage. No Senna's out there.
Oh yeah, the Senna. I didn't even notice she's got that black cleaver for a little bit of damage and barely utility, just trying to strip off some of the armor.
That should be illegal.
But the problem is, it's Varus. He's not really caring about armor. He's gonna build on hit.
Fuck.
No, Senna is not.
And what kind of stacks are we looking at right now on this setup? 74 stacks? Nope, she's not doing it. Trying to catch the Cho'Gath out. Get a little chunk. Get that vision control up. Oh, with the Silas. With the Silas, big Ziggs all coming in. It's going to hit so many people, do so much damage. Huge Galio coming in. Galio following in. Flash, taunts, catches 3 of them, including 2 of their carries. Knocks everyone out left and right. That's it. That will be game. You see them rush over to mid lane, knock out these turrets in the game, hopefully.
Clip that chat. Clip that chat.
I don't know. It is a yellow.
Dude.
Chad, I'm not sure what happens. Let's go to the team, see what the team has to say. Guys, what do you think the rest of the game is going to be?
I think they could make a comeback.
I don't know. The other team might have a fighting chance here if
Maybe
the
like
Colonels don't take every tower and the Nexus right here.
Okay, that was our jungler talking to him, and it looks like he was right. They took every tower. They didn't really stand a chance. Not really much they can do when they're all dead.
We did kind of waste our flash early.
True, let's point out that our team wasted our flashes there. Let's just point that out for everybody. No whammies, no whammies. Mr. Notoriety in chat. What's up, big boy? Oh, again, thank you everyone for your support for our Colonels. We will be starting our Mario Kart soon for our Given Day stream. Thank you very much.